The news is live on Joy 99.7 FM and Hits 103.9 FM in Accra. In Kumasi, we're on Love 99.5 FM and over 30 affiliates across Ghana's 16 regions. Get radio, TV and online content on the myjoyonline.com interactive app for Android and iOS devices. Coming up, National Communications Authority indicates it does not know when the interruptions in your internet will end, as it describes yesterday's nationwide disruptions as unprecedented.
We've never experienced this, a situation where all our submarine cables are down.
So this is unprecedented?
Yes.
We'll bring you details as the National Security and Submarine Engineers commence investigations to determine the cause of the multiple undersea cable disruptions in business.
Financial transactions through various digital channels expected to suffer today as full internet services are yet to be restored by telecom companies after yesterday's disruptions. We've got details on the Joy Business Report.
Also, a Greek minister, Brian Champon, sets an audacious 5-year target to make Ghana self-reliant in poultry production, moving the country's 5% production to over 100%.
We consume 324,000 metric tons and produce 15,000 metric tons. I mean, we should be ashamed of ourselves. I mean, but there's a way that we're going to get out of this, and that is exactly what we have started, and we are confident that in 5 years we'll be poultry self-sufficient.
5 years?
That's correct.
Later in the bulletin, Joy FM Eastern Camp Adventure sold out. Tickets are sold out as excitement builds up for the event this Saturday at Ibri.
We'll be going to the Cinema Waterfalls, we'll go to Ewukugwa, and then we will come to our campsite where all the fun is going to happen. You know, we have a mobile.
These are more coming up with me, Mami Sinyamche Thompson. Please stay. And in our first story, the National Communications Authority has described yesterday's nationwide internet disruption as unprecedented, revealing it does not know when the disturbances will be resolved. The NCA cited multiple undersea cable disruptions as reasons responsible for the limited capacity of mobile and fixed data services nationwide. Speaking to Joy News, a manager at the Regulatory Admissions Division in Timia Boakodie said they are working with the various stakeholders to restore the services.
We've never experienced this, a situation where all our submarine cables are down.
So this is unprecedented?
Yes.
Does that change your approach to it at all? In terms of your mobilization of emergency resources, treating it as a national security incident, perhaps?
Yeah, for now, it's too soon. We are looking at putting our resources together to resolve the issue first. After that, we can have a discussion on the way forward.
Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Chamber of Telecommunications, Ken Ashigbe, says the telcos are working with the National Security and Submarine Engineers to determine the cause of the disruptions.
We as an engineer, it will be difficult to speculate. It would be good to be able to find out what's happened, but some of the initial information we're picking up some of them are cuts, and some of them are also some power spikes, that happened on the networks. At some point, it will be good to be able to find out, to read a root cause analysis report and find out actually what caused this, and then be able to get the lessons learned.
Meanwhile, Deputy Ranking Member on Parliament's Communications Committee, Sam George, says he'll haul the sector minister before the House to explain circumstances leading to the disruptions.
What we would be doing as a committee is to summon the minister responsible for communications to give us a brief. Based on her brief, if there is a need, which I believe there will be for private sector players, then but you don't have the power to just sidestep in that manner the ministry, the parent ministry and the regulators.
Meanwhile, President of the Ghana Bankers Association, John Ewa, has assured that depositors' funds are safe despite the internet blackout.
The banking infrastructure is safe. Banking platforms are available, except that they are not available remotely due to the service disruption that we are facing. There's no cause for alarm. People who have money in their banks should be rest assured that the banking systems are up and nothing untoward at this moment is confirmed.
Johnny Wise, President of the Ghana Bankers Association. Now, Minister for Food and Agriculture, Brian Champon, has announced a 5-year target to make Ghana self-reliant in poultry production. Ghana currently produces only 15,000 metric tons out of the 342,000 metric tons consumed annually, representing a 5% local poultry production. But Mr. Champon says the ministry has targeted an increase in production to about 420,000 metric tons by 2028.
We consume 324,000 metric tons and produce 15,000 metric tons. I mean, we should be ashamed of ourselves. But there's a way that we're going to get out of this, and that is exactly what we have started, and we are confident that in 5 years we'll be poultry self-sufficient.
Well, poultry farmers are saying that this target can only be achieved if inputs for production, including maize for feed, is made available at cheaper prices. Victor Opoinje is the national chairman.
Basically, broiler production is all about the feed. So if you're able to get enough maize, we can raise the birds. But it needs to be strategically planned in such a way that we get all the logistics.
To education now, the Conference of Heads of Basic Schools is urging the government to promptly settle utility bills owed by basic schools to alleviate the burden on authorities. COB members have faced disruptions in water, electricity and sanitation services due to huge debts. Ohim Interior has more.
The Conference of Heads of Basic Schools cites the delayed release of capitation grant, infrastructure deficits, lack of textbooks, especially for kindergarten pupils, and unhygienic sanitary facilities are some of the pressing needs of basic schools. They also cite high insecurity as well as encroachment of school lands among challenges. COPS accuses government of paying too much attention to second cycle education at the expense of basic level. Ashanti Regional Chairman Christopher Barnier, while addressing members at a regional executive committee meeting, asked the government to ease basic schools from the burden of high utility bills.
Our schools are grappling with significant infrastructure deficits that affect the overall learning experience. The standard-based curriculum has been in use for 3 years. The non-supply of textbooks for junior and primary schools is affecting the basic schools. Urgent intervention is needed to address this shortage.
I'm Interior with that report. Now, Joy News investigations have revealed how one of the senior high school heads resorted to treating weevil-infested bags of maize supplied by the Free Senior High School Secretariat with neem leaves to enable the school to feed students. Here are excerpts from our latest hotline documentary, Empty Plates, the Free Senior High School Promise, by Joy News' Kwete Nati.
To the online platform I had infiltrated, I discovered numerous complaints from school heads about weevil-infested maize bags supplied despite assurances from the Free SHS coordinator that only a few bags were affected. My observations revealed several bags of maize being treated with neem tree leaves to ward off the pests. Given the critical food shortages, some school heads have conveyed to me their inability to discuss the contaminated maize as there's scarcely enough to feed the students.
If you look at here, I want you to take a view. This is maize infested. It was highly infested. So someone advised us that we can use the neem tree. So yesterday, we put it outside. The boys put it outside. And these were given to be fed to the children? Yes, 3 SHs. And so, they are there a lot. So I'm experimenting. So yesterday we spread it on the ground, we put the neem tree upon it, and we are seeing some reduction, and that's what. But is this the work of headmasters?
Well, the full episode, Empty Plates, the Free Senior High School Promise, will be airing on Monday, March 18 on Joy FM Super Morning Show at 8:30 a.m. and Joy News Channel at 8:30 p.m. Don't miss that. Now, tickets for the Joy FM Eastern Camp Adventure have sold out days ahead of the event to commemorate Ghana Man celebrations. For patrons who have already purchased tickets, get ready for endless fun and activities, including trips to Konfanochi's birthplace, Ewukugwa, a jungle party, barbecue, cocktail, hiking, games, and more. Maxwell Agbagba has more.
The Joy FM Eastern Camp Adventure promises to live up to its billing. The jungle party at the campsite with DJs on rotation is certainly going to be something like this.
Collaborate and listen. One minute.
But that's not all. Picture yourself by the fat side with some barbecue and cocktails while engaging in storytelling sessions and games. And oh, there will be a Jama session plus more.
And it promises to be fun. So do make a date and be there. On that note, we end the bulletin here at Joe 99.7 FM. Business is next on the Super Morning Show. I'm Amisi Nyamiche Thompson.
You know, your Papa see that? And it's rickety car. Hey, Papa! Papa! Bobo, so how your engine now? It is half man, half amazing. Thanks to Quartz and you can feel better energy. Can't touch this. Actually, guys, so Sancho's engine just died like that? Yes, so somebody managed to convince him that there is a better engine oil than Quartz, and he switched. Sancho Panzapa. Now, which engine oil can be better than Quartz? No other, my guy. Quartz with its age-resistant technology, it keeps your engine younger for longer. Now you know. Have you guys seen the new bottle design? It's superb. Quartz 9000 from Total Energies there improves fuel efficiency. Why do you think Mr. Mane and Logoso have taken the Quartz Nation Movement World Cup like that? Sorry. Chairman. Hey, Quartz. Keep your engine younger for longer.
Millennium Insurance has enhanced its motor insurance policy cover to make life more comfortable for you, our valued clients, and in the event of vehicle breakdown whilst on the road. To ensure your safety and that of your vehicle, Millennium Insurance will ensure that your broken down vehicle is towed to a safe place within 1 hour of call and 30 kilometers radius from the place of breakdown. This service is absolutely free. Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy partner, is on standby to be of service to you. Contact us now on 0501 394 997 or 0501 285 821, 0501 394 997 or 0501 285 821.
Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy partner.
No matter your water needs, Syntex has it all. Syntex tank was first to introduce double layer tank, and now you can have as many layers as you want. Syntex tank was first to introduce white inner layer tanks in Ghana, and now introduces the customer specs order, which will let you order any color and size you want. Syntex tanks gives you the biggest warranty of 7 years, which no other tank gives you. So whatever your water consumption, size of project, or demand, choose Syntex tank. Syntex tank, stress-free. Syntex tank, reliable. Syntex tank, maximum guarantee. Call 0244 335 168, Kumasi 0505 555 666, or visit syntexgh.com. Syntex tank, a strong, a tough.
Hello, Auntie Araba. Hey, Bugger, how are you doing today? I want to buy Pepsodent Cavity Fighter, but I don't have enough money. So what are you going to do? Can you give me the big size? You know, as for me, I'll pay the balance later. Today, no credit. I haven't sold much this morning. If you don't have enough money for the big size, why don't you try the 120-gram pack? There's a 120-gram pack? Introducing the new Pepsodent Cavity Fighter in 120-gram pack size. More affordable and convenient. Get yours today from any supermarket near you. Every smile matters. This advert is FDA approved.
We've got the best of service. your service.
Hello? Yeah, Kofi. Charlie, we spoke about going to Imperial for our motor insurance today.
Shit, are you the one to remind me? I am at Imperial already.
What?
I told you about their motor insurance promo, right?
Yeah.
This time it is reloaded, my brother.
Wow.
Imperial General is saying, come insure with them from now till the end of April and get yourself handsome rewards. 4 coupons, special souvenirs, gift vouchers, and many, many more. And here's the catch. During this reward period, your motor insurance policy will give you an automatic 1-year life insurance cover, my brother. And now you can also get brand new tires and other car accessories as well. It is really reloaded. Everybody qualifies. Just insure your car and you are done.
Hey, Charlie, I hear I can even do it online and still get my reward.
Oh yes, don't slow. Talk to your broker, agent, or call us on 0577 667 436 for further details. You can also follow us on all our socials. T&C Supply, Imperial General Assurance, solid protection.
But for disco.
Hey, how are you?
I'm all right. I think this morning we got Wachi on the brain.
Oh yeah, I heard about it.
What's your favorite Wachi joint?
My favorite Wachi joint. No, I actually don't remember the brand name because it wasn't a brand sort of. But it was when I was in JHS. I remember in the afternoons we used to go get Wachi from a lady. I haven't tasted Wachi quite like that before. I don't think I have.
Where is this?
Actually, Poultry Newtown.
Poultry Newtown.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if she's still there though.
How many years ago was this?
How many years? When did I write my PC? But
time has passed.
Yeah, probably 15 years.
My goodness.
Yeah, I don't know.
So back then in Poultry Newtown.
Yeah. It just
give me directions so that maybe someone listening might,
Well, it was on the park, the Newtown Park. Yeah.
Oh, on the park itself.
Yeah, there was. I think it was called a night market. I don't know. I'm not too sure. It's been a while. Charlie. Yeah.
Please, apparently this was some life-changing Wachi.
I bet you.
So, guys, if you know where,
she didn't have like a. Did she? No, I don't think so. Those days, nobody was thinking about
branding. Yeah. No. But people will know her name.
People will know her name, and I don't remember. I forget. Yeah.
Well, guys, if anybody else experienced that, road to Damascus Wachi that Akpafu is talking about, and you know where the lady is, who she is, Charlie, you know what to do. 055-111-997. Please send us a message.
I hope the internet is up today.
It's better today than yesterday. So we are on our way back. We're on our way back.
Hey, Subsea things.
It's not easy.
Well, but they say the best Wachi you can find is the one by the gutter. I don't know.
I don't know where that theory came from and why it seems to have such credibility. When people brand the thing and package it nicely, people don't feel it. They want the indigenous, authentic one by the guy. The one where the woman's table, one of the legs is shorter than the other three. So every time she's using the spoon to, take the Wachi, the table shakes more. That's the one that's nice.
Yeah.
The one that she has used mosquito net to build some sort of a year around it. That's the one.
And then she has a quail.
Hey, Abreda.
Wow.
Yes, so we are in pursuit of the Poultry Newtown Park Wachi, the life-changing Wachi that
if anybody remembers.
Yes, the one that reformatted Akpafu's brain.
Nothing quite like that ever since.
Yeah,
and people try, but
people have tried, but it hasn't met the standard.
Not at all.
Wow. All right, well, we certainly want to know your favorite Wachi joints as well. Tell us all about it. Today is Ghana Month, and we're celebrating the things that make us uniquely Ghanaian. What's more uniquely Ghanaian than Wachi? 6 a.m. news was brought to us by Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. And Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy partner. Which brings us nicely to the Joy Business Report, brought to us by Omni Basic Bank, at your service.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Minute. Coming up, there's report, not minute, coming out this morning. Financial transactions through various digital channels expected to suffer today as full internet services are yet to be restored by telecom companies after yesterday's disruptions. Also, economist Professor Lord Mensah cautions government against immediately returning to the international market to borrow, as the country is close to reaching a deal with external creditors and Eurobond holders by the end of this month. Also, on the Joy Business Journal today, we'll tell you how Ghanaian fashion designers are making efforts to grow the fashion industry in our Ghana Month celebration series. Hey, thanks for being with us. My name is Daryl Kwao. Hello to our friends listening on KT Radio in Koforidua. Now, financial transactions through various digital channels offered by banks and mobile money operators are expected to suffer today. This is because full internet services are yet to be restored by telecom companies as of this morning. Banks and other institutions since yesterday have struggled to offer some services due to the subsea cable disruptions which affected internet services. Now, the development should mean that customers may have to explore alternative channels to carry out these transactions. Meanwhile, Chief Executive of the Ghana Association of Banks, John Ewa, says banks have put in place measures to ensure transactions at the branch levels are not disrupted.
Banks knowing and envisaging that this situation is possible, majority of the banks have redundancies that also rely on radio connectivity and satellite. So banking services at the branch level largely have been unaffected. So customers have been able to access banking services whenever they visited the branch of a bank. But unfortunately, because most of the digital platforms and the other services, the alternate channels are run with the contribution of third-party providers, those services have largely been down.
That was Chief Executive of the Ghana Association of Banks, John Ewa. Well, the Chief Executive of the Ghana Telecommunications Chamber, Dr. Ken Ashigwe, has assured that the telcos are working to resolve the issue as they provide alternative solutions to subscribers.
The MNOs and the data service providers in Ghana are working with their international partners and those who provide these data submarine services to be able to resolve the challenges as soon as possible, including looking for redundant services to be able to do the international connection. And so all of that is being done, and I'm pretty sure very soon we'll be able to see some of these problems being resolved.
More updates on this. MTN says it is working with its international partners to resolve the network challenges. The National Communications Authority, on the other hand, has also indicated that all telecom operators have now implemented short-term measures to minimize the disruptions. Turning to other news, Chairman of Parliament's Finance Committee, Kweku Kwarteng, has justified the more than $400 million World Bank loan despite the current debt crisis. Already $300 million of the total amount has been approved by Parliament, with an additional $100 million yet to be approved by the House. However, some analysts have questioned the move due to Ghana's rising debt. Speaking on PM Express Business Edition, Mr. Kwarteng said the current economic condition warrants the support of the World Bank.
The deficit between what we're able to earn as forex and the forex expenditures we have, that gap is being financed from these World Bank facilities. If we take them off the table, we're throwing this country away. I am one of those who would urge my colleagues in Parliament to approve this 300 and the 150. The 300 has been approved, but there's an outstanding 150. In these critical times, these are the only source of forex for financing the gap. So if we want to keep our country together, these facilities we must continue to approve. If we don't, and the queues come and we cannot get critical medicine, who knows? Our democracy may suffer. So the point I'm making is, for now, we need to protect the benevolent foreign money that is coming into our economy. We cannot reject them. So let's approve them.
Chairman of Parliament's Finance Committee there, Kweku Kwarteng. There is a repeat of that interview this morning at 11 on the Joy News channel. Now, economist Professor Lord Mensah has cautioned government not to rush to the international market to borrow after reaching a deal with external creditors and Eurobond holders. His caution is coming at a time government is said to have made some significant progress towards reaching a deal with Eurobond holders and external creditors by the end of this month. Reacting to the development, Professor Mensah said although Ghana may get good ratings after the external debt restructuring, the situation shouldn't push the country to immediately go to the international market to borrow.
We may get good credit rating, but then that shouldn't push us to rush to the international market. If you look at the current state of our economy, because government has not started a full service of its debt, whatever we are recording in terms of exchange rate, that feeds into inflation, I would say, are kind of temporal numbers. Until we get to a full-fledged debt service, that's when we'll get to know that our exchange rate is at a particular level or not, and how it fits into inflation.
Economist Professor Lord Mensah. Now, another economist, Professor Buteksin, has said that even though prices of some commodities are going up on the world market, Ghana may not fully benefit because such goods are exported in their raw state. He points out that the country can only benefit from commodities such as gold and cocoa if value is added before export. He spoke to Joy Business at a stakeholder engagement and training for the reforms for special drawing right financing in Ghana's economic recovery.
Depends on our supply response. I mean, yes, good prices, cocoa increasing. There's not much we can get from that if these price increases are not sustained for a period of time. Because, at times the cocoa that we even sell, we sell on the futures market, right? So, I mean, there's not much that you can get. You see, commodity prices have been decreased over the last 100 years. Over short spells, they increase a bit and then they come down. So, I normally don't think that Ghana should get too much excited about increasing commodity prices.
Professor Ebuteksin is an economist. Pension fund managers have been advised to diversify their investments and take advantage of offshore facilities to save measure against internal economic shocks. According to Chief Executive of Access Pension Trust, Efi Oware, the country's pension scheme has been weakened by the recent domestic debt exchange program. He was addressing stakeholders at the ongoing Pension Strategy Conference in Accra under the theme Building Resilient Pension Portfolios.
The urgency of diversifying our investments away from government or Ghana bonds cannot be overstated. As we face the prospects of an economic aftershock in the near term, we must act decisively to head the purchasing power of our contributors. This requires some collaborative effort to advocate for policy reforms that ensure a sustainable and resilient economic environment, one that fosters business innovation, stimulates economic growth, and ultimately secure the retirement outcomes of Kenyan workers. We need, in my opinion, a minimum of 20% diversification offshore to better protect our pension funds against economic shocks.
Chief Executive of Access Pension Trust, Efi Oware. Now, Ghanaian fashion designers are making efforts to grow the fashion industry for job creation, but their competitiveness is hindered by foreign influences on the fashion-conscious youth. Love FM's Mona Lisa Frimpong explores the influence of foreign fashion on the youth and the impact of local fashion designers in our business journal today.
I'm made in Ghana, I'm made in Ghana, I'm made in Ghana, I'm made in Ghana, you can take me to...
Clothing styles and mode of dressing in Ghana in the early 17th were devoid of Western influences. But the arrival of the Europeans gradually influenced clothing tastes and styles. Dr. Cynthia Ekuyachichi at the Department of Industrial Art, Fashion and Textile Section, KNUST, tells how European influence invaded every activity in Ghana.
We call them African prints, but they did not originate from Africa. They were brought from somewhere by merchants. Because they were vibrant colors, we loved them, we accepted them to become our own.
The foreign influence may have robbed the nation of its unique qualities that define the identity as a people. Post and pre-independence, the Ghanaian clothing style has become an adaptation of Western fashion trends.
Now you will see somebody with a bastia. Those bastias are old people. They were just wrapping the fabric, and that is the ideas these things came from. You see, sometimes We've been indoctrinated not to accept what we have. When it comes from the West, we think that is the best thing ever.
In 2012, Ghana could not pride itself on a vibrant fashion industry. This was due to poor finishing and non-conformity to standards and trends. Fashion designers like Senanu Alomenu have had their share of challenges but remain consistent to deliver designs seen on runways and fashion events.
A lot of people have started patronizing more or less like some years ago when they didn't like it. But now, because of the ideas that we've come up with, a lot of people have interest in what we do now.
Local designers are steadily bringing a flair of varied designs to the fashion industry. This is because African prints are being showcased around the world.
Our styles has both the foreign touch of fabrics and then locally made fabrics. So we have styles we call denim Afrique that is combined with the Western fabrics and then the locally made fabrics.
While Ghana's fashion industry is gaining international recognition, there are more imports of clothing than what is exported. Research by the International Journal of Research and Innovation shows about 60% of Ghanaians wear imported second-hand clothing from Europe and the United States. Nana, a second-hand clothes seller at Asia, says her clothing business is lucrative as her target market has been swayed by foreign influences.
And now will be on my dear Pama. When she can 100 cities, I've a ton to maybe 80 cities. I've a pump maybe never 100 cities, and I'm saying 180 to 180. No, we get 20 cities, and also to 50 cities. No, to me, James Barco, no, you're the top Barco.
Some respondents say they would prefer buying second-hand clothing to African print.
I like foreign clothes because they come cheaper. They come in cheaper.
It is a meme pam or my mu at the end of the and I'm 2 point something. Me kokroma jeans 90 series. Menya top 60 series. Make my top 4.
Mona Lisa Frimpong reporting.
Well, a quick market updates as we conclude on the commodity market. Crude oil trading at $85 a barrel. Gold open trading at $2,165 an ounce after gaining more than $3. Cocoa increased by $370, selling this morning at $7,405 a ton. On the currency market, the dollar going for 13 cedis 8 pesos, the pound 16 cedis 50 pesos, the euro going for 14 cedis 8 pesos. More news on our website myjoyonline.com/business. Back to Kojo Yankson and the team with more of the Super Morning Show, the Wache edition.
Yeah. You made me think of the wache I used to eat in primary school.
Okay.
University Primary School in Cape Coast.
All right.
We had like a little sort of, what would you call it? A bush canteen, right behind the school, under a tree where they sold different kinds of food. So there was like a bullfruit cellar, there was a wache cellar, there was like a kinky cellar, a few different things. And the wache was quite solid. I remember the sauce, the stew.
Yeah.
Very tomatoey and juicy and
wow.
Yeah. But still, the Jowuluwache is the one for me.
Jowuluwache?
Absolutely.
Right.
I think
I've not tasted that.
It really
Maybe
breaks all bounds. Yes. So today I met Daughters of Glorious Jesus for the first time.
Oh.
I was blown away.
That's quite surprising.
I was just so starstruck. I really think they are vocal gems.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no other act in this country that can do the things with their voices that those ladies can do. And the rhythms of their music. So I thought maybe today we should in their honor play something from Daughters.
What are you thinking of playing?
When I type it doesn't even come up. Something is happening with this machine. You know the one I'm thinking of?
Oh, wow.
Where is it? Daughters. Yes. Chediampon. TW.
You got it?
You can never hide from me forever. Here it is.
Today too.
What was that?
This is the original one.
What was that?
Why should I
Walk
say
by
yours?
Jack. Walk by Jack.
Hey, Manye. In fact, we have to. You have to go back to your Dangme roots.
Oh, that's for that one day. Yeah, I agree.
Mama V.
I agree. I should spend more time in Somanya.
Somanya ambassador.
That won't be bad.
Visit Somanya.
Somanya ambassador to where?
To
the world.
All right, guys, let's get with it.
Anyway, let's get to our Drive Safe campaign, brought to us by Joy News and the Multimedia Group, and supported by Toyota Superior Quality and Imperial General Assurance Solid Protection. So avoid all distractions, keep both eyes on the road and hands on the steering wheel. Be visible, drive with your lights on at night. And be careful, it's the weekend, you know what to do. If you drink, please don't drive.
Good advice. Let's learn how to say it right now, which is brought to us by Kingdom Books. You know, at Kingdom, quality and affordability at their hallmarks, and the Societe General Bank Ghana, the future is always you.
Now, you see how Winston gave us all a migraine by reminding us of that little-known rule of pronunciation regarding, the sound that comes at the end of a word that has ed if it follows a voiceless. Yes, even remembering it gives me a headache. Well, today's Say It Right is from Winston, and it's another little-known rule. Churchill, take it away.
Something must be done. You say either, I say either.
So, Mama V, I want you to help me with the pronunciation of this word. S-O-U-N-D-S. S-O-U-N-D-S.
How are you writing it down?
How do you pronounce that?
I didn't get it, so please go on.
Okay. Sounds.
From the wanted industry, clearly.
So it is pronounced sounds.
With like a Z.
Like a Z. Very important because the rule is very simple. When S is added to a vowel or another S or a voiced consonant, it becomes Z. So you may have seen people saying sounds, and writing with a Z. But the rule is that when you add S, as in a tense marker or a plural marker, to a voiced sound or a vowel, it becomes Z. So you have birds, says, the last time we did that one. Okay, so that's a simple rule. So when you see these voice sounds, and we've taught you how to check the voice sound. When there's some vibration in your vocal
Putting 2
cords.
fingers on your vocal cords, and then
you feel the vibration.
If you feel a vibration, it's
That's
a voice
how you know
sound.
whether it's voiced.
If there's no vibration, it's a voiceless. Hey.
But as we move on, we'll teach you, other words that change from S to Z, so that you know how to say it right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Newly appointed Say It Right producer.
So, Winston Say It Right, that you have to involve your fingers and your throat before you can get it right. Anyway.
That's how come people say, bro, for you drew.
Oh, you drew more. So, guys, yesterday, Ghana was almost pretty much plunged back into the dark ages. The National Communication Authority has described yesterday's nationwide internet disruption as unprecedented, revealing that it really doesn't know when the disturbance will be fully resolved. The NCA cited multiple undersea cable disruptions as the reason behind the limited capacity of mobile and fixed data services across the country. Now, they were speaking on Joy News. I think it was a manager at the Regulatory Administrations Division, Mr. Intimi Yabu-Akodie, who said they are working with the various stakeholders to restore the service. Let's take a quick listen to him.
We've never experienced a situation where all our submarine cables are down.
So this is unprecedented?
Yes.
Does that change your approach to it at all? In terms of your mobilization of emergency resources, treating it as a national security incident, perhaps?
Yeah, for now, it's too soon. We are looking at putting all our resources together to resolve the issue first. After that, we can have a discussion on the way forward.
Right now, Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Chamber of Telecommunications, Ken Ashigbe, said that the telcos are working with the national security and submarine engineers to determine the cause of the disruptions.
As an engineer, it will be difficult to speculate. It would be good to be able to find out what's happened, but some of the initial information we're picking up some of them are cuts, and some of them are also some power spikes, that happened on the networks at some point. It will be good to be able to find out, to read a root cause analysis report and find out actually what caused this, and then be able to get the lessons learned.
Yeah, so that was Ken Ashigbe. Now, of course, Sam George weighed in. He's the deputy ranking member of Parliament's Communications Committee. Now, he said that they're going to haul the sector minister before the House to explain circumstances leading to the disruption in internet and data voice services.
What we would be doing as a committee is to summon the minister responsible for communications to give us a brief. Based on her brief, if there is a need, which I believe there will be for private sector players, then but you don't have the power to just sidestep in that manner the ministry, the parent ministry, and the regulators.
Now, one of the big areas of concern, of course, is what this would do to banking, whether or not, banking sector was to be affected. President of the Ghana Association of Banks, John Ewua, assured that depositors' funds are safe in spite of the internet blackout.
The banking infrastructure is safe. Banking platforms are available, except that they are not available remotely due to the service disruption that we are facing. There's no cause for alarm. People who have money in their banks should be rest assured that the banking systems are up and nothing untoward at this moment is confirmed.
Johnny Wade. Interesting, right?
Yes. And on the last point, in fairness, it is not whether or not my money is safe in the bank. That's my biggest concern right now. It is my inability to transfer money from my bank account, that app, to the mobile money one, which I tried this morning too, which is perhaps it's my bank, but I cannot access when I try opening the app. I try it, I put in the details like I do all the time. Then it says that, unfortunately, what goes on there. Yeah. That is my difficulty. It's not whether the money is still sitting in the account somewhere there. And this is a massive disruption. There will be a time we will discuss alternative and maybe other conversations later on. But I do not get a lot of comfort in the repeated message that even I got from MTN about apologies for challenges you may be experiencing accessing data services and reaching. I don't know if they really sent at 451, but this is due to a disruption on the internet that we are told. Our technical teams are working with our international partners to resolve the issue. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience and will keep you updated. Perhaps the scale of the problem is what's preventing anybody from telling us this will end by 12 midday today or tomorrow morning, or it will end. You get my point? Yeah. Because people want to plan their lives with the hope that they can do this and not do that. If I'm unable to do the transaction now, can I do it by tomorrow morning or in the evening? You get me? So those are the things that, as a consumer, purely, I am interested in. There seems to be, okay, now we are finding a solution or finding the source of the problem, or we are seeking to get around it. But I'm not hearing specific timelines on how it may be resolved. And they are not telling us that because of the scale of the problem, we cannot give you specific timelines. Yeah. That's why I find it a bit difficult, because I'm flying blind here.
Exactly. And I got my message at 2:42 a.m.
Okay.
Same as you've read. And look, for many persons, I mean, they talk about the safety of our funds in the bank. Well, that's not an issue. The issue is, I mean, how to transact business, like you make the point. Because for many of you who resort to the usage of the app, and the other problem is this: if I were to walk into an area that has a Wi-Fi, I wouldn't want to engage in a banking transaction using their Wi-Fi for security reasons, and we all know why. So for security reasons, I won't do that.
Yeah, the fear of exposing your...
Exactly. So I wouldn't want to do that, and that's where the challenge is. Well, I mean, what we need today is not... hauling a minister before Parliament to tell us what really happened. What we need today is when it will be resolved.
Yesterday when I listened to Newsnight, I was struck by the fact that when both Evans and MFA brought up the issue of redundancies or backup. The regulator seemed to have no clue what they were talking about. Suggestion being that there isn't actually a backup to our submarine fiber cable system, which would shock me because we had internet before we had fiber. Did we not?
Yes.
Okay. So why is there no redundancy? Why is there no backup? Why would that be the case? Because when he was asked, he just repeated the word to himself: redundancy. Well, to be honest, this is unprecedented. It's never happened before, so we couldn't have anticipated it. That was his answer.
What I heard previously is that the cables there, some of them are also backup cables. So they are the alternatives that we had, the 5 or so that we are talking about. What I get from your point is that there was some time ago, I'm told that when we were doing the sale of Ghana Telecom, we disposed of a certain satellite that was connected to it. Some say that would have been our alternative quickly.
Oh, we sold it, eh?
Well, that's what I hear and people writing about. Perhaps if we had those alternatives in the sky separately, and maybe we could be looking to those ones to as a
but
form
you see,
of...
that's interesting because these telcos are multinational companies, right? In other countries, they do have satellite backup, right? So, the thing about satellites is that they can be moved. So it all depends on who your friends are. That will determine whether or not you can have a backup system when your submarine cables fail. But it's a lesson to all of us. We should never be caught like this again because we're literally sent back into the dark ages. All right, let's do the news review brought to us by Syntex Tank, Air Strong, Air Tough, and Enterprise Insurance at 100. Yafini promotion, celebrating our legacy, securing your future.
Now, the finder, a new finder for this morning says Ghana card number at birth takes off. Comes to the photograph of Dr. Bamia holding a little boy, a child. I don't know the sex of the child, and a lot of conversations about it. We've had talks about how that's the way to go. I mean, at birth, you should be able to get that. Some have talked about elimination of football age and all of that following, the Ghana card at birth. But anyway.
But also worrying is the revelation that we have fake national ID cards and passports in the system. I think the figures are staggering. Some 45,000 fake driver's license, over 45,000 fake passports, all in the system. We need some quick answers to this.
Exactly. And
no, as for fake, people would duplicate and try to make fake ones. The most important part is if a policeman arrests you today, would he be able to determine whether you are holding this fake or not? That should be easily available to him, so that
apart from police, wherever you take the card to,
they should be able to determine. That's the essence of digitalization. Telcos blame blackout on cutting submarine fiber optic cables, and technology, nature-based solutions crucial to climate change fight. That's according to Samuel Jinapo.
Now, the Daily Graphic is reporting this morning, and you talk about the Ghana card one. That's on the front page with December polls will be free and fair. Free, fair. That is the EC boss speaking there. And economy in the last 12 months. Ghana makes progress. This is the IMF Managing Director. Kristalina Georgieva's picture is on the front page of the Daily Graphic too. There's a very interesting story that you should know because you talked about digitalization. Bamia launches digitalized school license system, and that's on the front page of the that's specifically on page 22 and 27 of the of the Daily Graphic. The Vice President appears to be very interested in wherever the word digitalize appears.
Oh, of course. The President himself says Dr. Digitalization.
Which is why I was hoping to hear from his office when yesterday's fiasco happened, because I think he should be very interested in removing any view that perhaps digitalization creates a single point of failure. If one cable is cut in the sea, your whole digitalization agenda comes to a halt. You don't want to create that impression. So I would have liked to hear from him yesterday.
All right, the Ghanaian Times newspaper is reporting on the forthcoming December general elections. The Electoral Commission vows to deliver credible, transparent polls. Also, CATH, that's the Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital, launches stroke thrombolysis service to save stroke patients, and we're happy that the doctors have called off their strike. But there was drama. It says drama in courts as discharged accused attempt to prevent rearrest. So he was involved in a stealing case. He was discharged, but he refused to leave the courtroom. He sat on the bench until the court was
he had information that he'll be rearrested.
He wanted to prevent that, but he couldn't in the end.
Now, the Daily Guide is reporting this morning, Yoko busts 4 over 113.9 thousand Momo fraud. And that's on the front page with Kaswa Teen Killers face judgment on May 7 and IGP Germans promise peaceful elections. And I see cable issues also on the front page of the Daily Guide anyway.
All right. The online review now brought to us by Zenith Bank in your best interest, Goyle Good Energy, and G&J Technical Services, celebrating 30 years of providing backup power in Ghana.
Now, Zenith Bank has opened its latest branch in Techiman. Yes, we have extended our footprint and product and service offerings to Techiman and its environs. At Zenith Bank, whether you're young, old, an SME, or corporate entity, everyone can bank with us. Visit the Zenith Bank branch just sent at Dome Baptist Church on the Kumasi Techiman Road. Exceptional service awaits you. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
All right, lots and lots of stories on myjoyonline.com. Go check them out. Right now, though, we're going to go straight for the BBC News, brought to us by Fidelity Bank, believe with us, and Old Mutual, 10 years of greatness in Ghana, here for a lifetime.
Good energy powers the things that people do to empower themselves. It fuels families, communities, businesses. Good energy fuels nations. It gets things going and keeps them moving. Good energy isn't just what we do, it's who we are. Goyle, good energy.
And that's why I choose Goyle. I'm a Zuma Nelson, 3 times world boxing champion, and a patriot.
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
What name brightens the streets, homes, and businesses of Ghana? What company has been providing world-class backup power to Ghanaians for 30 years?
G&J Technical Services.
Final answer?
Yes, G&J, final answer.
Correct.
G&J is celebrating 30 years of providing backup power in Ghana. As the largest supplier of world-class generators in the country, we have been the backbone of Ghana's alternative power industry by delivering the best sales, maintenance, and after-sales solutions the nation has ever seen. We've done it for 30 years, and we promise that the future will be even brighter. Reach us in Accra on 030-268-9178 or 9179 and 020-222-2204 all the way to 2220. And in Kumasi on 020-222-236 or 020-222-2220.
The ECOWAS Investment Forum EIF is a flagship event that aims to showcase West Africa's investment potential and present a pipeline of private and public sector development projects. Organized by the ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development, EBID, in partnership with the Government of the Republic of Togo and the Government of India through Exim Bank India. EIF 2024 will take place on April 4th and 5th, 2024 at 2 Février Hotel in Lomé, Togo. This maiden edition will focus on the economic recovery of ECOWAS member states under the theme Transforming ECOWAS Communities in a Challenging Environment. For 2 days, development partners and stakeholders operating in the West African sub-region will engage in discussions relating to agriculture and food security, infrastructure deficit, youth unemployment, energy and climate change, and support to SMEs and SMIs. Join us on April 4th and 5th, 2024 in Lomé, Togo for the ECOWAS Investment Forum 2024. ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development, EBID, Transforming ECOWAS Communities.
Dear business owner, congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of the Zenith SME Business Card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302 680-884 or 0307-086-370. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
Hi, Whitney is founder and CEO of Proton. He explains why he quit the world of academia to build a consumer tech company based in Geneva, specializing in encryption and private access to the internet.
Now it's back to Newsday. This is the BBC World Service, the world's radio station.
Hello and welcome to Newsday on the BBC World Service with Victoria Warnhunter and James Copnell. Great to have you with us.
The people of Russia have started 3 days of voting in the presidential election. With President Putin's strong control over the country, the result is seen as a foregone conclusion.
Many people that do not live in this area, and they were definitely working for government, they were forced by their bosses to come to that polling station. Their number was enough to change the results.
The authorities in Gaza say that Israeli forces have opened fire on people gathering to receive aid. The Israeli military has denied this.
We look at the role that water resources have played in the conflict between Russia and Ukraine.
And in business, a $15 billion deal for a Japanese company to take over US Steel could be in jeopardy.
All that and more, but first, the latest world news.
This is the BBC News with Fiona MacDonald. People in Russia are going to the polls in a presidential election that Vladimir Putin is all but certain to win, extending his term in power by a further 6 years. Voting is taking place over 11 time zones and will continue until Sunday. It includes territories occupied or influenced by Russia in Ukraine, Moldova and Georgia. Voters in the far eastern Kamchatka region are voting for the first time with an experimental electronic system. Vladimir Solodov, the region's governor and a Putin loyalist, spoke to the media after casting his vote.
Kamchatka will set an example so that everyone can take part in the election and, as a single organism, a united people, express their opinion regarding what we want our country to be like in the future, what we all rally around and what we hope for in the future.
Mr. Putin faces little opposition with only 3 uncritical contenders permitted to stand and his main rivals either dead, in prison or in exile. Australia says it will resume funding the main United Nations aid agency in Gaza, which was paused 2 months ago when Israel accused some of its staff of involvement in the October the 7th Hamas attacks. The Australian Foreign Minister Penny Wong said that UNRWA was critical to helping people on the brink of starvation.
The best available current advice from agencies and the Australian Government lawyers is that UNRWA is not a terrorist organisation and that existing and additional safeguards sufficiently protect Australian taxpayer funding. Australia has been working with a group of donor countries and with UNRWA on the shared objective of ensuring the integrity of UNRWA's operations, rebuilding confidence, and, so importantly, ensuring aid flows to Gazans in desperate need.
Israel has rejected the latest Hamas proposals on a ceasefire in Gaza, saying the group is still making unrealistic demands. Hamas described the deal it presented to mediators on Thursday as a comprehensive vision. More details from Anna Foster in Jerusalem.
Israeli media reported Hamas's submission to the ceasefire talks as positive developments, but an official statement from the Prime Minister's office said it was still unrealistic. As Benjamin Netanyahu met families of those still being held hostage, he told them Hamas wanted to ignite the ground during Ramadan and said Qatar was applying pressure on Hamas for the first time. Hamas said its vision continued to include a withdrawal of Israeli forces from Gaza and the ability for Palestinians to return to their homes there.
Officials in Gaza have again accused Israeli forces of opening fire on crowds of Palestinians waiting for aid trucks in Gaza City. The Hamas-run health ministry said at least 20 people had been killed. The Israeli military denied this. World news from the BBC. The father of a teenager who shot dead 4 classmates at a school in Michigan in the US has been found guilty of involuntary manslaughter. The trial heard that James Crumbly ignored warning signs of violence and gave his son the gun he used in the attack in 2021. The leaders of Germany, France and Poland will meet in Berlin later in an attempt to show unity for Ukraine. It's being seen as an effort to address diverging French and German policies towards the defence of Ukraine. From Berlin, Jessica Parker reports.
Today's is an emergency meeting of what's known as the Weimar Triangle. No big announcements are expected, but the gathering's being widely read as an effort, at least in part, to ease Franco-German tensions. The two countries have been taking public potshots at each other about their respective levels of support for Ukraine. And there's been a marked difference in rhetoric towards Russia. The French President, Emmanuel Macron, has been sounding increasingly hawkish, while Germany's Chancellor Olaf Scholz continues to convey caution.
The Hollywood actor Pierce Brosnan has been fined $500 in the United States for trespassing near hot springs in Yellowstone National Park. The former James Bond star had initially denied hiking in a restricted area, but changed his plea when he appeared in court in Wyoming. Hikers are not permitted to leave designated trails in Yellowstone, which is famous for its hot springs and geysers. A huge blueberry that was picked from an Australian farm has been declared the world's biggest by Guinness World Records. The fruit, which is the size of a ping-pong ball, weighs 20.4 grams. That's 10 times heavier than the average blueberry. Recent growing conditions at the farm in northern New South Wales has led to a bumper crop. The farmers said they were stoked by the record. BBC News.
Imagine this. Your employees spend 1/3 of their lives at work. That's 13,000 days or 110,000 hours dedicated to their jobs. At Old Mutual, we don't just see the numbers, we see the faces and the dreams behind them. With our tailored group life insurance and pension plans, you can provide your employees with employee benefit schemes that gives them peace of mind for their futures and for their families. Make the choice that shows your commitment to your employees today. Call 0509-551-609 or email corporateservices@oldmutual.com.gh. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
There are some classy celebrations that calls for whipping out your favorite China sets. Same goes for your luxury vehicle. Just any engine oil won't do. Premium understands premium best. The new Shell Helix Ultra 0W20 SP with carbon neutral properties is the one for your premium car. It's a fully synthetic motor oil designed using the Shell Pure Plus technology. Prevents dirt buildup with exceptional cleaning power, leaving your pistons cleaner than a whistle up to 50% more than the industry standard and gives you stronger, long-lasting engine performance. So, if you want your classic car to run smoothly like a Ferrari for years to come. Use the Shell Helix Ultra 0W20 SP with carbon neutral properties. Shell Helix Ultra 0W20 SP, designed for ultimate engine performance.
Great news is here. Batmat is here again. XXL clearance sale. Guaranteed savings. From now till the end of April, the big sale continues. Get discounts of up to 70% off sanitary wares, light tiles, waterproofing, and all other product families. It's the year to get things done. Visit our showroom at the North Industrial Area next to the Winners Chapel, Ghana. Don't miss out. Batmat, welcome home.
Today we have paired our contestants, so they are no more cooking as individuals, but as groups of 2.
People are like chefs, upper chefs. You fight, you come back together.
But you realize there's a strawberry on the salad. So what name did you give your salad?
Ensaladilla rusa, Indomitato salad.
As a roadside person, I'll take this as my Indomie dish on roadside. I'm adore it.
The name of our dish is veg in salad.
Do you think this competition is a joke?
What salad is this? You said
Veg.
What salad you are telling me?
Big Chef as this Sunday at 5 p.m. on Joy Prime. Proudly sponsored by Fortune Rice, Frito Cooking Oil, Indomie, Flora Tissues, Tasty Tom, Kiki Juice Drink, Makana Market, and Arome 3 Lions.
to illness, but what a catalogue he leaves behind. KK Kabobo.
Yeah, KK Kabobo. And of course, this song will bring lots of memories. Growing up, I'm sure there are many of us who had our own version of it, the Abedipele version of it, which Samuel Dami remembers. It says Abedipele Numblofo Eawoyu. You don't remember that one? Okay, well, people sang it and said Abedipele could not speak English, but he had gone for a woman, in those days. Early 90s, those who lived within the Greater Accra region would appreciate this. But sad. He started his music after having served as a pupil teacher. He taught for 2 years or so. Then by 1978, he had gotten into it. I heard him some time ago talk about the fact that, how this song actually starts. He says that's a rap. And so if we're talking about rap in Ghana, we should credit him with, having started rap in Ghana.
Everybody wants credit
so
for
him
this.
Or is Jedru Blay?
So you can actually start the song again.
We're talking about rap that is... all right, let's see what he's talking about.
Okay, let's listen here.
Means that he already knew that something existed called rap.
Yes, and
from other countries.
Yes,
and he brought it to Ghana.
Yes, so he's talking about Ghana. He's not talking about.
In fairness, we can say when it comes to intelligible rap, the other one we all mumble know. Rap.
And of course, so yes, about a week or so ago, we heard that he was battling some liver disease.
Yes.
He had been visited by John Dramani Mahama, Wendy Shea, and others. But unfortunately, yesterday we were told that he couldn't make it. So he's passed on. He passes on, leaving behind 16 children.
Wow, very powerful.
Yeah, it's very powerful.
It's prolific.
Something that happened in those days, because those days band music came with travels around the country.
That's true.
They had a drama troupe with them wherever they go. They performed and all of this, and so may his soul rest in peace.
I like how it goes unsaid that just by traveling around and performing, you become a.
Oh, it was normal.
You become a father over and over again.
A lot of bandsmen. It's just like drivers in the past.
Yes, not only
just
that.
Just like police officers, right? Security people in the security service.
You're on your own on that
Especially when you're transferred.
Yes, I've heard of police officers.
Yeah.
That you leave your wife in Accra. They are taken to Kumasi. They have to have a mini wife. Then you go to Tamale, mini wife. Just like teachers, just like doctors, just like
they all have mini wives.
Just like journalists. Look. It's not your profession that will make you promiscuous.
No, it's not promiscuity.
It's your own.
But this is not promiscuity.
No, it's not promiscuity. What is it?
It is customary marriage. So
he married 16.
No. He had impinawaria with that, which is not fully that one.
Anyway, he will be remembered for many things. His family, his 16 children, will all be very proud of the amazing work that he did while he was alive. And it's a sad end, really, to his memorable life.
It is. Great songs from KK Kabobo. Where it started with Sweetheart. I'm sure there are many who remember the Nyati Nyati Girl.
Yes.
That's another great one.
Munyasi
Yes. You had a lot of what people would term as reggae bass in his songs. But of course, we've had conversations about high life, and we've talked about what constitutes high life, and so that's understandable. But hey, soul, rest in peace.
Perfect peace.
What's in the UPSA Law School Point of Law series for today? I'm sure Woody Jackson would.
Yeah, this one is just for you, eh?
Who?
But there's a twist.
Just for who?
This is could you actually? And your friends.
Then she prepare because she has. Doesn't only have that thing. She has written notes on it. The character assassination has begun. The woman has written notes on the thing. Okay. So today you suffer.
Here's a UPSA Law School Points of Law series. And it's from an old case. It's a 1965 decision. Aku versus Aku and Abraham. So it says, a husband is bound to give his wife the security and comfort of his home and society as far as his position will admit. A husband who fails to provide for the home or who is otherwise irresponsible cannot secure an order of divorce on grounds that the wife committed adultery as a result of his irresponsibility or failure to provide for the home.
So why is this for
part?
Me?
Yeah, this part is not necessarily for you, but it's the notes that comes with it. All right. So here we go. But you understood the first part. Should I go again?
Understood it, but the way you are targeting the man, that's why you can't say yes or no.
I'm not targeting.
That's why you cannot say yes or no.
Okay.
No one understood it.
So this is the editorial note that comes with our series today. It says, the courts are not likely to follow this decision given the equality rules in modern Ghanaian law and the balanced responsibilities of the parties to the marriage, by which it is not a fixed responsibility of a husband to fend for his wife.
Okay, so what the law actually is suggesting is that, look, if you don't provide for your wife, you can't actually use adultery as grounds for divorce.
In the past.
Yes, I'm saying that's what the law was providing for, right? But the note is saying that in modern times, the court might not uphold that.
No. In modern times, the court will not uphold that. But now that we're talking about the UPSA, you know that this afternoon at 1 p.m., Raymond.
So your own note, what did he say?
No, let me.
I am actually hosting a conversation on political financing, unveiling transparency, a dialogue on political financing in Ghana, and the panelists include Johnson Asiedu Nketia, that's General Mosquito,
chairman of the
NDC. Fred Owari will be there as chairman. Keynote speaker is Dr. Kwejo Afarijan, former chairperson of the Electoral Commission.
Nice.
You also have Dr. Sribo Kwaku, who is with the Electoral Commission, Director of Electoral Services.
Kweku,
no problem. Kojo Asante would also be there.
Dr. Kojo Pumpuni
Asante. And Dr. Charles Dramina, CNN, who's the treasurer of the NPP. We're having a very important...
This is a very rich panel.
Oh, yes, it is.
Where is this happening? And
it's at the UPSA, at the LBC Auditorium. It's a conversation on political financing. And it's been organized by the Faculty of Finance and Accounting of the University of Professional Studies in Accra. It's at 1 p.m. And so you could get in there. Yours truly will be moderating.
Nice one.
Sounds good.
Correct panel. And, the topic is just right.
Yes. Oh, yes. I mean, as for the topic, just right. And look, the first panel discussion is on sources of political party funding, regulatory framework, compliance measures, and implications for democratic governance. Very crucial.
Okay. And they are all your juniors, I noted. All right. Today is all about a wachi, and we are trying to find out the best wachi joint.
Ramonakwa knows.
Wherever you may be in the country.
It depends on where you find yourself, eh?
No. There are some watches that after you eat them, wherever else you go, you always remember that.
Well, that's true.
But let me just say this. I mean, who's been in Ho and bought wache before?
In Ho, no.
So we went to Ho to buy wache, and then the boys haven't bought wache in Accra.
No way.
So we said, please give us wache 10 cedis. The woman looked at us and said, are you sure? We said, you give us wache 10 cedis. I don't know if it's today that we'll finish eating the wache. Look, we were three. We couldn't eat the wache.
10 cedis wache.
Oh, this was in 2018 thereabout. 10 cedis. We couldn't eat it.
Okay.
No, 2018 there. No, it's okay. But now the 10 cedis will be appreciable.
No. Of course, now we can. But in 2018, we couldn't eat the wache. We were shocked.
If you happen to be in Laboni, like Laboni Junction, look for Kataudieso.
No. Close to Nyaniba Estate.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, I know that place.
But if you are inside the Laboni proper on the weekend, and you've got good friends, you want to sit around, then maybe you can go to Antimony.
The digitalization watching. Yeah. Because that is where the QR code started. Digitalization.
Is it where the vice president was shocked about the cost of the watch?
So they are still making Antimony, right?
Yes,
even though she's
they
passed,
are.
right?
Yeah.
So she handed over the skill to the next generation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They wrote it down.
That's good.
Recipe.
That's good. That's good.
But on a weekday, dear,
what is your wache order? What do you get in your wache?
If it's from Kanzo, it comes with everything.
What is
macaroni? There's meat, there's egg.
What do
you mean by what's my wache order?
Because not everybody likes everything, right?
That's what
I, for example, I don't like salad on wache. So if you ask me my wache order, I'll tell you it's egg, meat, fish, gari, talia, lots of stew, no shito. That's my wache order. Yours is kanzo, comes with everything.
Yeah, and
What
I
is your
like
wache order?
it. And I'm giving you the items,
I'm listening
the
to you.
line items, and
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, my favorite wache place is Auntie Bennis. It is at Dome. That is my favorite one.
And what's your wache order?
Plateau.
Yes, me, I prefer not Plateau. This is at Dome proper, around the Inner Life Chapel. Now, yes, sometimes spaghetti, and there is also the I don't know, but no fish.
Willie.
Yes, Willie is a constant in the
Why?
conversation.
Why? I don't understand
Because
Willy
without the
as
Willy,
a concept.
No, without the Willy, the wache does not have the original flavor tasted.
Soft or hard
Yes,
Willy?
you have to get part of the Willy and add it to the wache.
So the
When
thing
it
that
enters your
gives it
mouth.
taste is a thing that has no taste.
No, it has so much taste. It depends on
I
who's doing
understand.
the Willy for you. Yeah, if you are being subjected to terrible Willy. But I have a question. Is wache different from Queen or Chinkafa?
The one they
Because
drink
used to say
Kumasi.
Chinkafa the wache. Have you heard that one?
Chinkafa, yeah, Chinkafa.
I saw
Yes.
what you posted from
Yes.
Kumasi.
Is it Chinkafa is wache?
Is that what you're talking
Yes.
about?
Yeah, Chinkafa
But that
the
looked
wache.
like jollof, right?
No.
Queen, queen.
Because I've eaten that one before.
Everybody watch you up for breakfast.
Wake up to joy, joy, joy. Sunshine and joy in the morning time. Yeah. Wake up to the super morning show. Yeah. Wake up to joy. Joy in the morning. Yeah. If you're turning on your radio, go for some joy in the morning. On the super morning show. Welcome to the Joy Super Morning Show.
Well, listen, if you have ever tried to push a pool door, if you have ever tried to push a pool door, you know it doesn't work. Same goes for when you put the wrong engine oil in your luxury vehicle. So let's introduce to you the Shell Helix. It's an Ultra OW20 SP, specially formulated with a unique Shell Pure Plus technology that actively helps lubricates and cleans your engine, giving you your car premium peak performance. Shell Helix Ultra OW20 SP provides unsurpassed wear and sludge protection, leaves your pistons cleaner than a whistle, up to 50% more than the industry standard and enhanced fuel economy. Shell Helix Ultra OW20 SP is designed to be safe for the environment with a significant reduction in carbon emissions. Listen, I could just go on and on and on, but the only way to prove the value of Shell Helix Ultra SP OW20 is for you to try it. So please try it. The premium rolls best with premium. Just remember that and get the Shell Helix Ultra OW20 SP. Is made for premium today.
Now, pursuant to Section 35 for the Companies Act 2019, Act 992, the Office of the Registrar of Companies, ORC, is undertaking a nationwide inspection of companies and businesses. Company inspectors with their identification tags will visit your business premises to inspect 1. Certificate of registered companies and businesses, combined register with information on directors and members, compliance status, that is filing of annual returns, Mamavi, and amendments. And there's also the update of company and business records with current information. Could you see how so many companies? You have to check all of this. Please be informed that failure to comply with provisions of the Companies Act 2019, Act 992, will incur a fine of not less than 150 penalty units or not more than 250 penalty units, or to a term of imprisonment of not less than 1 year or not more than 2 years, or both. We urge all company officials and business owners to collaborate with our company inspectors in this exercise. For inquiries, please call these numbers, Kojo: 0302 666 081 or 020 5959, or send us an email, info@orc.gov.gh. ORC is your trusted partner for business. business owner.
Well, Kojo is not lost. You can actually start making the call now. But you can get a loan of up to 450,000 Ghana cedis from Fidelity Bank and get rewarded. Switch your existing salaried loan to Fidelity Bank or get a new personal loan and enjoy the lowest fixed interest rate, repayment holiday option, guaranteed fixed monthly repayment, all installments. Don't miss this offer. Call us on 0800 003355 or walk into any Fidelity Bank branch today and let's help you achieve that dream.
We all love a holiday, right? But with a long flight ahead, you need plenty to keep you entertained. Well, this autumn, why don't you fly better? With endless entertainment on Emirates, you might wish your flight was a little bit longer. Imagine this. You get on board, you sit back, you relax, you choose from up to 6,500 channels. Yeah. 6,500. It could be the latest Hollywood blockbuster, a comedy box set, or even live sports. And you can watch it all on the biggest screens in the sky. Or if music is more your thing, create your own playlist from your favorite artists or good old classics. So whether you're flying to Dubai, London, Istanbul, or beyond, fly better on Emirates. Find out more on emirates.com.
And if you're a Toyota user, well, then I've got an engine oil that's exclusively for you only because you use Toyota. It will help your engine to function optimally. It's the Toyota Genuine Motor Oil. The Toyota Genuine Motor Oil has been rigorously tested and proven to be the best oil for your Toyota engine, especially crafted to keep your Toyota engine running smoothly and efficiently. The Toyota Genuine Motor Oil is available at all Toyota Ghana branches across the country. Nothing makes your engine happier than Toyota Genuine Motor Oil. For bulk purchases or distribution, please contact Toyota Ghana directly by calling this number 0302 429 801. And Toyota Ghana is proud to be associated with our drive safe tips here on the Super Morning Show. Toyota, superior quality.
Imagine having what they call it, doomsaw, and also having the internet blackout. You don't have any phone to press. You are just roaming in the you don't know what to do. So there's a solution. J&J, your reliable alternative backup power solution provider, is 30 good years. And they wish to thank your cherished partners and customers for being part of this journey. As they embrace the future with brighter hope, they are looking forward to providing you with the best backup power services to your homes, offices, churches, and more. They are still the largest backup power supply in the country, and with over 24-hour service delivery, they are poised to give you the very best brands in backup power and after-sales services. Locate J&J in Accra off the Mortuary Road to Kolebu. Call J&J on this number 0302 689178 or 0302 689179. The final one you can also use is 020 2222 In Kumasi, J&J can be reached on 020 2222 or 020 222220. Kojo, alternative backup power supply. J&J is your perfect source.
Thank you for the heads up.
Anyway, time is running out to fuel your adventure for free. Get reliable motor insurance and receive free fuel for your vehicle. Get the cover you need now with SG Ghana Sound Drive insurance before the 31st of March 2024. It's only 2 weeks away. And enjoy up to 500 Ghana cedis worth of free fuel to take you places. Don't wait until it's too late. Act fast and visit any SG Ghana branch today to buy or renew your motor insurance, ensuring you're covered and ready to hit the road. Sound Drive is underwritten by Allianz Insurance. Terms and conditions apply. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
All right, Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited reminds you can go get the best quality office essentials, equipment, and furniture. Not forgetting stationery at kingdomstoreonline.com. You can pay via Momo across all networks, and of course, they'll deliver to your home or office in very good time. You get free delivery if you're in Accra or Tema. Terms and conditions apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks.
And you know, a poorly maintained car engine can age faster. We don't want that for you. That's why Total Energies Marketing Ghana PLC has specially formulated the Quartz engine oil with age resistance technology. And it ensures optimal performance for your engine. It improves protection against mechanical wear by up to 74%, even under extreme temperatures and pressure. So, choosing Quartz from Total Energies is choosing the engine oil that keeps your engine running efficiently and effectively. Quartz, keep your engine younger for longer. And guys, we have to apologize to all those who are fasting today. I didn't know my boss was fasting, and she says you spoilt my fasting with your watcher descriptions this morning.
I'm also fasting.
Salivating in traffic, imagining my watcher in the leaf. So apologies to my boss, Mrs. Leona Sewa Johnson Abasa, who is a principal state attorney at the Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice.
We are all fasting.
Watcher will still cry. Anyway, so listen, give us your watcher order. Use the hashtag JoySMS. Tell us the best watcher joint in Ghana. The one that you believe is the best. And I've got to give a shout to the watcher I grew up on. Jet Watcher in Cape Coast. It's still there. It's still amazing. Hey, buy it with Yimwadie. Fantastic. All right, time now for us to go for some messages when we come back. Your birthdays and sports.
Imagine strutting into the most anticipated wedding of the year, only to see 7 other girls wearing your exact same outfit.
You are special and one of a kind, and that's why whether it's voice, data or SMS, you get to enjoy personalized offers tailored to your specific needs with MTN just for you. Dial *141# or select your options on the My MTN app to redeem your unique just for you package on Ghana's best mobile network. MTN.
Have you ever thought of the one that makes you complete? An escape from the clutches of interest charges. With the Standard Chartered Visa debit and credit cards, payments are completed at the speed of light, intertwined with interest earning accounts. You also get unbelievable rewards every time you swipe. You have access to over 1,200 airport lounges worldwide. High credit limits of up to 100,000 Ghana cedis and up to 50 days interest-free with our credit cards. You also get to enjoy full multi-trip travel insurance for 90 days. Fees discounted at your feet with our globally partnered merchant points. Bills are always settled, not battled. Get the Standard Chartered debit and credit card now. Call toll-free on 0800 740 100 or 0302 740 100 or reach us via email on feedback.ghana@sc.com. Standard Chartered, here for good.
There you are, about to enjoy the deep-fried, soft, spicy kelewele you bought from Akwili at Osu Night Market. Suddenly, you see your daughter's name on the paper used to wrap the kelewele, and that's when you realize it's the CV she submitted for a job last week. The job market is changing rapidly. AI, clouds, holograms, who knows what's next? Approximately 120,000 tertiary students graduate every year. What makes your child stand out? Get your child the X Factor to get ahead with tech courses from ALX. Choose AWS Cloud Computing, Salesforce Administration, Data Analytics, Data Science, Front-End Web Development, Back-End Web Development, or AI Career Essentials. Search ALX Ghana online to apply now. ALX, do hard things.
All right, we'll be wishing you happy birthday later on the show, but birthday messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go. And Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group,
as close as a partner.
Now, the Joy Sports Center is brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go. Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. DSTV, it's your moment. Twisco Energy Food Drink. Twisco, power your dream. And Bet Power.
And did you know that MTN Momo has an app? MTN Momo has a brand new app specially designed to make your Momo experience easier, convenient, and faster. Just download the Momo app on Play Store, App Store on your smartphone and look out for the blue and yellow icon. It's that simple, and the app allows you to view your statements, pay bills, and so much more. Use the app for your Momo transactions and enjoy a 100% bonus when you recharge using the Momo app. So go on, download the Momo app now and start transacting with a flex at no data cost. Just Momo it
everywhere you go.
And I need you to imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. Picture your rooftop, for instance, transformed into a solar sanctuary, radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more, because with Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you can turn this dream into a dazzling reality. The renewable energy loans come at very low rates as well. We're not just offering loans, we're offering the keys to your solar-powered kingdom. Say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny, which you must, and switch to solar today, please call Standard Chartered. Call these lines 050-153-5789 or 050-153-5790 and 0244-674154. Let Standard Chartered help you chart a course for a brighter tomorrow and make your solar dreams shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good. And that takes us straight into the Sports Center.
Yeah, for sports, and we're starting from the African Games. Yesterday, Egypt picked 13 medals, stretching their medal count to 128. Nigeria, they claimed 6 medals, including 1 gold that has moved them from third to second with 60 medals. Mama, don't look at me like that. Ghana dropped further down from yesterday's 14th to 16th with just 5 medals. In the football competition, Ghana's under-20 male team, the Black Starlight, they will take on Benin later today in their final Group A game, and they must avoid defeat to reach the semis of the men's football competition. The Black Starlights are top of the group with 4 points, 2 ahead of second place Congo and Benin. There's been the issue of lack of proper transitioning of players from Ghana's youth teams to the Black Stars. That is one matter head coach Desmond Ofe has been speaking about, and says there is a plan in place for every player in his team.
We have to prove it. It's not only this tournament. I think it's a process. With our current president, Mr. Kurt Okreku is very, very, very hungry and determined to make sure that the right players, local or abroad, get the opportunity they deserve. So if these boys show quality and consistently, it's not only this tournament, but consistently. And being a Black Star player is not, winning one tournament and expecting you to become a Black Star player. No, it's a lifestyle. It's mentality. It's so much more. So yes, we are keeping tabs on these boys. We have plans for these boys, all of them, and if they are ready, surely they'll get a chance.
That match kicks off at 5 p.m. at the Accra Sports Stadium. The other Group A game between Congo and the Gambia will also be played simultaneously at the University of Ghana Stadium. Elsewhere in Group B, Senegal and Nigeria will slug it out for the last semi-final slot to join already qualified Uganda, who take on South Sudan. Meanwhile, the Black Princesses were already through to the semis, will face Uganda at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium at 8 p.m. Uganda are second behind Ghana with 4 points and must avoid defeat to reach the semis. Ethiopia will face Tanzania in their other Group A game at 5 p.m. Let's talk about the African Games athletics, and the one area Ghanaians are optimistic of winning multiple medals. One of the medal hopefuls is national 100-meter record holder Benjamin Azamati. He spoke to reporters about his readiness to compete after touching down in Ghana earlier this week.
Generally, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling all right. I'm ready to run. Of course, our best performances. So I think, it's March, so early in the season. We still have some other goals to focus on aside the African Games. We still have Olympic Games coming on. We still have the World Relays. We still have African Champs. And as I said, it's still very early season. It's just May, February. I just ran only 2 meets. So, this is just also a build-up for the Olympic Games. So it's still very early in the season. We are not really at the peak, part of our training and all that. This is just, something to progress with regards to what we've been doing, our practice and all that.
Azamati says he's well aware of the medal expectations, and those, he says, are not misplaced.
Yeah, it's understandable that I'm home and everyone expects me to do well. Yeah, everyone expects me to do well. Everyone expects me to win gold for the country. I would expect that from myself as well. I wouldn't want to just come here and just run and have it in mind that I want to win bronze or win silver. Of course, I would expect gold for myself. So it's really, really understandable. Yes, there's pressure, but I always take pressure as a way to perform better. My country expects better, best performance from me. So yes, that's the pressure that I'm seeing, that, hey, you have to go out there and give out your best.
As I was speaking with Accra-based CTTV, let's move the conversation on to local football. Accra came from behind twice to draw 2-2 with Dreams FC at the Barbara Sports Stadium in the last of the Week 21 fixtures in the Ghana Premier League. The Phobians are still 8th on the log after drawing their last 2 games, but they remain unbeaten in the 4 parts of Lions. On Sunday, Kerala United, who are 1 point away from the drop zone, take on Real Tamale United in
Ease the pressure off your team, to encourage your players, to motivate your players. That is all that we want. Game by game, let's pick the points as we climb up the ladder.
Also on Sunday, there is a big one. Kotoko away to Ediana in Doma. Mediama Sporting Club, they will face in Swatraman United, while league leader Samatex take on Dreams FC. Let's head to England now, where Mohamed Kudus put on a show in West Ham's thumping win over Freiburg.
Mohamed Kudus here for West Ham, accelerating away from Gregoritsch, who tried to pull him back. He's got away from Eggestein. Kudus, what a brilliant run! Oh, what an unbelievable goal from Mohamed Kudus! Fantastic goal! On his throne, the Ghanaian for West Ham has scored a sensational goal.
Mohamed Kudus ended his 8-game goal drought for West Ham as they whipped Freiburg by 5-0 to overturn a 1-0 first leg deficit and secure a place in the quarter-final stage of this season's UEFA Europa League. The first goal was a Kudus special. He picked up the ball from his own half and dribbled all the way to score at the other end of the pitch. Kudus says he's delighted to end his goal drought.
As an attacking player, you wanna score a lot and keep helping the team in front of goal. And the past games has been very good, but the goals wasn't coming. But I was very thirsty, and then I can see the fans were very thirsty as well. So yeah, I had to give them a special one today, and then you could see. Right, it's one of my attributes as a player is taking players on and then trying to create something out of nothing. So when I got the ball and saw the space, I thought, why not, yeah.
Mohamed Kudus' teammate Jared Bowen, who was also among the scorers, was full of praise for the Ghanaian.
No, it's special. Mo's a special player though, and I see him dribble all the time. The amount of times he won the ball back and dribbled, and then just kept running with the ball, and that's the best thing about him. He's so direct, got a great eye for goal, and even on the right foot. I know being left-footed, one-on-one right foot is never easy, but no, he finished it beautifully, and then obviously got the second goal as well. So really happy for him.
He now has 5 goals in 7 Europa League games for West Ham. That's Mohamed Kudus. Also on Sunday, West Ham and Kudus will take on Aston Villa in the Premier League. Man City at Newcastle tomorrow in the quarters of the FA Cup, while Chelsea face Abdel Fattah Isako's Leicester City on Sunday. Man United will host Liverpool at Old Trafford also on Sunday in the weekend's matches. Well, today, the draw for the UEFA Champions League quarter-final stage, the semis and the final will take place at 11 a.m. this morning, followed by the Europa League and Conference League draws. UEFA's headquarters in Nyon, Switzerland will host the draws. That ends the Joy Sports Center with me, Victor Wash.
Thanks to Achu for sports this morning here on the Super Morning Show. Log on to myjoyonline.com for more sports. Our social media messages on our show brought to us by EcoBank and Provident Insurance.
Across Africa, a new era has begun. Shifting our focus to a new horizon, connecting us with one purpose: to create and share opportunities to grow. Pan-African future. Together. EcoBank. A better way. A better Africa.
Hello? Fair driver. Are you sending the sales?
Boss, Medicana Kopim.
Hey, what the car to me so?
Boss, you no renew the insurance.
Charlie, I didn't have time. I had to go to the farm.
You can insure on the farm.
And I had to go to the market too.
You could have insured in the market.
I had to cook supper for my wife.
Boss, you could have insured in the market.
But how?
By texting Obaya on 0242 426 396 to help insure with Provident Insurance on WhatsApp from anywhere.
Auntie Babia.
Annie, Babia. With Obaya, now you can insure your car anywhere, anytime. On WhatsApp, text Obaya on 0242 426 396 today. With Provident.
Man, you are covered.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
All right, it's coming up to 8 a.m. And at 8 exactly, we'll bring you the Business Minutes, which is brought to us by Consolidated Bank Ghana, CBG. We stand with you, Anointed Electricals, the generator expert, and Wyco Recapital together towards tomorrow. And it's exactly 8 a.m. now. So here is the Joy Business Minutes.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you, Anointed Electricals, the generator experts, and Wyco Recapital together towards tomorrow. Financial transactions through various digital channels offered by banks and mobile money operators are expected to suffer today. This is because full internet services are yet to be restored by telecom companies. However, Chief Executive of the Ghana Association of Banks, Johnny Wa, says banks have put in place measures to ensure that transactions at the branch levels are not disrupted. Meanwhile, the National Communications Authority has indicated that all telecom operators have now implemented short-term measures to minimize the disruptions. And China has attacked a bill going through Congress that could ultimately see TikTok banned in the US, accusing it of
Good morning. Keep this frequency clear.
99.7. It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
Highly spiritual.
It's a minute after 8 here on the Super Morning Show. We're live here on Joy 99.7 FM. Thanks to Daryl for the Business Minutes, which is brought to us always by Consolidated Bank Ghana, CBG. We stand with you, Anointed Electricals, the generator expert, and Wyco Recapital together towards tomorrow.
Now, Anointed Electrical Engineering Services Limited is into generator rentals. They have branches nationwide. You can locate their latest branches in Amrahia, Frames Oil, on the main Adentan Dodua Road. In East Legon, they are at Lagos Avenue, opposite Tom Rick Hotel at Tema. You can get them at the Tema General Hospital Road, Community 9, just after the overhead. Kaswa of the Wager Kaswa Road near Simaf Cement Depot, and at Odoko, where they have their head office, it's at number 77 Anointed House of the Odoko Malam Road in Accra. The hotline is 0243 480 334. 0243 480 334. So, I mean, you can't have double blackout. So choose your demons now. You can choose to get a generator on standby. It may not solve your internet problems, but certainly it will solve your power problems.
You know, when you take a cold shower, it doesn't work.
No. I don't know who has put in some heater in the water because it used to be cold water, but now the water is very hot too. That's not changing the fact that you are running some form of a schedule where people know, and Kwamna Donko will say, if you take 600 megawatts at every peak time, it is low shedding you are doing. It makes sense. Everybody understands that. But because of indecency and lack of respect for the people, yes, that's the only definition for it. Imagine if this internet issue happened, they'll come to tell us that imagine the people came to, oh, there's no problem. We just are having some slight itches and we will deal with it. They were forthright. They told them, oh, some cable, big one somewhere.
Yeah.
That is the decency expected of people who are providing services. But because one appears to be private and they know that they respect their customers, the other one We can't do without it. It's basically forced on us, whether we like it or not. We are still sticking with the ECGs and the people who are delivering the terrible services to us.
Yeah.
So they know we cannot tomorrow wake up and say, to hell with you. Because of that, they are treating us like third-class citizens in our own country with so much disdain and disrespect in all of the forms. You sleep in the darkness, you come and complain, they say, oh, it's your area. The worst part is the lady, was the Abubakar also, telling everybody in this republic that, oh, well, I don't know where you live. Where I live, I didn't have a power interruption. Today, can still say same to the masses of this country who actually have the difficulties. One cannot fathom how 21st century engagements are done this way.
You know, when you said no electricity, like imagine that you don't have electricity and you can also access internet and you don't know what to do. Happened to me. I was trying to sleep.
Yes.
And I couldn't because it was so hot.
And you can't be on your phone too.
And I couldn't really do anything.
Yeah, you are scrolling. It's not even scrolling.
Because I didn't want to make a phone call. Yeah. You know, like talk to someone.
Yeah, really. At that time of the night, really.
But the point though is, when is it going to end? When is it going? Because we're still getting apologies from some of the telcos. There's one that I guess most of us received from MTN, for instance, which is update 3. And it says MTN working to restore data services. So MTN continues to work with MTN Group, which is their group office and their international partners, to resolve the network challenges that we're currently facing. They say they are grateful for our patience and sincerely apologize for the inconvenience caused by our inability to access our services or reach our call center.
You won't get even this from ECG.
Corporate Communications.
You won't get this from even ECG.
Yesterday,
there's no problem. Don't worry. Your own is not.
Yesterday, I went to the bank, and you know, my bank would send me receipts via email.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get it.
Yes.
So imagine you send someone to the bank to make a deposit for you.
Yes.
And
you don't know whether or not it's come
digital,
through.
so they're not giving you any paper or whatever. You can only get the notification to be sure that what you asked for had been done and you didn't get it.
I tried the transfer from account to Momo 10.
No, that one forget.
It was problematic. So I had to appear in the bank. I saw you with a checkbook today. Are you going?
I am trying to see if I can do.
I saw anybody hold a checkbook.
I'm trying to see if I can do account to Momo. I'm trying to see if I can do account to Momo.
I'm hoping that
it looks like so far I'm on course.
It will go through.
I want to see if I could do that. I want to see if I can do that.
Oh, then it will be very interesting.
Let's see. Oh, I did.
It went through.
Look at it.
Oh, okay. Money transferred. Okay.
Oh, I did.
All right, then that should be good news then. Yeah, that should. Oh, is it for everybody or just your bank? That's the other question I should be asking.
Maybe my bank. Well, but I don't need. So this
was that for this my bank?
So I use I use the Momo app directly to do that.
Okay.
I've been able to. So you just use Momo.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask our listeners to join us with the various challenges that they have. Are you able to use your app to make transactions, whatever difficulties you have? How about emails? Are they all working now? 055-111-1997. Also post on X with the hashtag JoySMS and post on Facebook as well. Social media messages on the show brought to us by EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa, and Provident Insurance. With Provident, man, you are covered.
Now, you cannot get your vehicle insured anywhere. I mean anywhere and at any time with Provident Insurance's Obaya on WhatsApp. She works round the clock, so you don't have to worry about closing times. I mean, baby. Buy, renew, and file claims for your vehicle, baby. All you have to do is just chat Obaya on this number, 0242426396. 0242426396, and let her help you. It's quick, convenient, reliable, and saves you time, so you can do more in the day. Chat Obaya and get your vehicle insured now on Provident Insurance. So text it Obaya, baby. With Provident, man, you are covered.
So George Quay, aka Abuaje, just says, Massa, try buying a ticket to the gods are not to blame and see if it will work. Why? And he sends me a code *714*11*21#. George Quay, I will try to see if it works. But look,
Winston, before you come in, I want us to take our insurance tip. Remember that we've introduced the insurance tip on our show, brought to us by Enterprise at 100 years. So here's our insurance today.
Insurance Today is a public education service by Enterprise Insurance. Ensure you speak with duly registered insurance professionals before making any insurance decisions.
Great to have you tuning in. I'm Barbara Taylor. Last time we talked about how insurance began. Let's now talk about what insurance really is. Insurance is an agreement between two parties, usually an individual or an organization like a business entity, and an insurance company. In the agreement, an individual who is known as a policyholder pays some money, also known as premiums, to an insurance company who is known as the insurer for an unexpected event that may occur. The agreement is also known as a policy. The money paid to the insurance company is really a form of future financial benefits that the insurance company pays back to the individual if indeed that unexpected incident actually occurs. For example, if you get your motor insurance from Enterprise Insurance, then Enterprise Insurance is the insurer, and you that is getting the motor insurance is the insured. Insurance is a way we protect ourselves, our loved ones, properties, and businesses from unexpected occurrences that could cause us financial losses or make us bear huge costs that we did not plan for. What insurance does is that you take the risk of financial loss and transfer it to an insurance company to bear the cost for you or assist you to minimize the loss that you would have borne. When we have insurance, we likely will be less worried about the cost arising from an unfortunate incident because we know our insurance will help us pay for the cost. Here's where we wrap it up. If you want to speak to an expert, WhatsApp us at 020-201-5100 or email us at insurancetoday@gmail.com.
Enterprise, your advantage.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM. Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
All right, that's our insurance tip today, brought to us by Enterprise at 100. It's 12 minutes after 8 here on the Super Morning Show. We're talking about the connectivity issues that we're having, and we're encouraging you to send us your messages on your particular challenges as well. And our social media message is brought to us by EcoBank and Portland Insurance.
And EcoBank is committed to supporting ESG goals as we work with our partners for a greener, brighter future. As part of its ongoing sustainable banking initiatives, EcoBank is excited to announce the launch of its maiden Sustainability Week on March 18, that's Monday, 2024, under the theme Promoting Waste Management the EcoBank Way. The week starts with panelist discussions on Monday by experts from the Central Bank, Environmental Protection Agency, the Jospon Group, and EcoBank. And there'll be a green fair throughout the week for the exhibition of recycled products at the EcoBank head office. EcoBank will also be donating recycled products to the St. Paul's Senior High School in the Volta region, SPACU for short, where students will be engaged on waste transformation and its impact on the community. Join the launch by connecting to the forum live on EcoBank's Facebook and YouTube channels. That's EcoBank Ghana PLC. We invite you to visit the Green Fair to interact with our sustainability partners and purchase some recycled products. Think sustainability, think EcoBank. EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa.
Now, Big Stories is always brought to us by Telecel, connecting Energy's latest film, your partner for life, and Emirates. Fly Emirates, fly better.
Now you're about to have the world at your fingertips because the wait is finally over. Telecel is here. Now you have everything you want and need. Quick and reliable communication, stress-free money transactions via Telecel Cash. Transforming your big business ideas into success stories with Telecel Business and more. Connect with Telecel and also enjoy a world of endless possibilities. Because with Telecel, there's no limit to connections. Telecel, connecting energies. And let's say good morning to Patricia Obonai. If you want to add on to it.
Well,
those of us who it will be a good morning to the managing director of GCB Ghana PLC.
How is that connected to this one?
You
I'm just saying.
You wanted me to add to the shout-outs.
Raymond,
Hey.
honorable member.
No, but we say we are saying good morning to Patricia.
No.
I'm saying good morning to Mr. Kofi Adumako.
No, we have all agreed. Hold on. We have all agreed.
Yes.
That consultancy services, according to the GRA,
yes,
will come with the payment of taxes. So that's not it.
Just so you know, no one is providing consultancy services.
Why are you responding? Why do you have the need to respond to something you have been mentioned?
I am clarifying an issue.
It is not for you to clarify.
This is on record.
Amavi, it is not for you to clarify.
I don't want GRA to take judicial notice of this particular.
GRA has already taken judicial notice.
You go explain to her. No evidence.
Mama V, I have a tax. See.
Why is Samuel
Mama V, I have a tax assessment. So in fact, I have to go and pay my tax assessment based on that. I have to pay for the first quarter.
Yes.
I have to pay.
Mama V, you too, please.
Do you have your tax assessment?
I haven't received any gifts. And I have not done any consultancy. Whatever.
You go to explain, Taya.
No evidence.
No evidence. In fact, we know your Ghana card number.
Yes.
And if we spend your
like
earnings.
You're threatening me.
No, how? People cannot tell you the reality in this country.
That's the reality on the ground.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you're dreaming of the perfect sofa to upgrade this year, your dream sofa is now a reality at Latest Foam, introducing our sensational V sofa range, where comfort meets style at prices that will make your heart skip a beat. Hop into any Latest Foam showroom nationwide to dive into a world of colors and choices, from the sleek L-shaped V sofa at just $3,100 to the complete V sofa set for an unbeatable $6,500. I think I need to get one of these. You have the opportunity to elevate your living space with Latest Foam, your forever partner in comfort and luxury. Hurry, your perfect sofa awaits. Latest Foam, your partner for life.
All right, I think we can do some birthday messages now. Happy blessed birthday, lawyer Atu Eshen. Is from your beloved wife Josie and all your children. Mr. Frank Eninebonso, CEO of Josh Travels Limited, is your birthday today. Please enjoy your birthday. Happy birthday.
And that's coming from Akwesi Apia and the workers of Josh. But also, Mama V, today is the birthday of Mrs. Lydia Otu.
Okay.
And Lydia Otu is the wife of Engineer Bismarck Otu, who's the Accra East Regional Manager of the Electricity Company of Ghana.
Right.
I've been telling you, the good works he's been doing.
Okay.
Oh, you see, there you go. He's a man that when my light goes off, he'll actually stay with me until the lights are turned on. He says,
No,
Mr. Moshe was all light time.
But I think we have some great district managers, ECG managers. Let's say that on record, because they never refuse to pick your calls. In some district manager is like that. He will pick your call and he will tell you what's happening. So we have some great managers. Mr. Benji Hagan. You want to give some shouts?
No. I am not.
You have some birthday messages.
I'm not participating in this. Oh, my light is off, but the district manager is nice to me, so we should let go. No, please. Listen, they just put the light on. I do not care whichever rank or position you hold within the institution. We want power. That to me is the most important part. Yes,
line.
I mean,
yeah, I agree with you. Raymond, somebody sent you a message because I've seen it on the platform for you to visit Kandewache joint at Koforidua for the best in Ghana.
Yes. Horace from Pantine there. Yeah, Koforidua. Yeah, I've been going to Koforidua.
Kande joints do we have in Ghana?
It appears that Wache is synonymous with Kande. That the name Kande really is a name that comes with Wache automatically. Yeah.
So what's your favorite Wache joints, and what do you like with the Wache?
Is it the Wache Chinkafa or the Wache what they call it, Queen or the Wache? I mean, it depends on which one that you are considering. But see, when you go to Kumasi in Bantima, around Rose Choba, is perhaps, and I'm eating it at 5 a.m. for the avoidance of doubt, and purchase plenty and put into the car and keep to Accra with it. You will certainly enjoy that one.
The only place I know in Bantima is Komfanoche, so is it close?
Okay, yes, on the same stretch, right?
Okay.
On the Komfanoche stretch, when you're heading into Bantima, and I have to take a turn after, there's a popular spot up by the roadside, the one they put chairs there, and it's very popular. Then take a turn. That turn, you get to one of those old Bantima buildings. Just there, very close to that place I mentioned, is where you get that chinkafa. You would enjoy.
Do they do that in Accra?
I have not seen, heard, or known any place around here that has it. That's what shocks me. I don't know how that happens, but because that was, to me, watch it to a different level. But in Accra, my favorite place is Auntie Benny's. It's in Dome. Yes.
Auntie Benny's in Dome.
Around Inner Life, what they call it, Chapel, just close to it. Those who do not know, that watcher has been there for decades.
So how much do you have to buy? So if I'm buying for Sammy or Dami, for instance, do I go with 8 CDs or 10 CDs or 15?
I'm not sure for what. No, it's statement of fact. This is not to
because there are places that you can't go and buy watch 8 CDs.
No. You can buy it at after Auntie Benny's place. You can buy it at 8 CD. Yeah. By the area, yeah. But you can buy the area too.
But I went to the so is it your favorite the Nyaho area watching?
Yeah,
because I didn't like it.
Oh, that's not what I'm saying. They like it.
No, I mean,
business. No. We are giving review. We give review on. So you wanted to go and say it on Google.
Somebody likes it.
It's the same review that she's giving.
Likes it.
You have to speak truth to power.
What is happening here?
She says she doesn't like some watching. Some of them doesn't understand.
Oh, but
no, but it's no.
I call it like the most expensive watch.
Okay, no. To be fair, my mom may not like it. But others may also like it.
Yeah.
So he has the right to say that I don't like this one. And I may like other ones too.
I like
yes.
I like the Labona joint.
Except that.
And there's another one. In the evening, right? Is the watcher that others buy and put in their restaurants and in their hotels and sell at very different prices. Sisters watching at Adabraka. Yes. Yeah, the one that will go and queue. If you want to know people will be appropriating sisters watching, you want to know that people will be appropriating, check their sitter. The sitter that they use, if you eat it anywhere else, you know.
Sisters watching. Yes. Where you go, sometimes the queue is 2, 3.
Yeah.
3 different
I don't know how they do that. They do some gymnastics. Then someone will come and stand in front of the place and say, please, Elijah want to speak to you. Yeah, then they'll hand over the phone. When that happens, you have 15 minutes more to wait.
Yeah. I need to.
Then she's projecting first. One of the things I like about her watching is that this thing is not a very popular phenomenon. I don't know why. Some watching people do not know that it is as of right that you have to fry the egg, not like fried egg. Hope you get what I'm trying to say.
Boiled it, then you fry.
Yes, you boil and fry, and give it some, and give it some stylish, yellowish look.
Really?
Yes. It is a projector for the watching. It is a major part.
Sami, speak into the microphone.
If you say your friends,
Sami Odame is peddling falsehood here.
Complete.
We will not encourage that.
What Sami is saying is you did home economics. Is that correct?
Nonsense is what you are saying.
But the man read political science. Are you not aware?
Yeah, but you can do too.
Oh, please, let's continue. And in continuing, Raymond, you've actually reminded me of some great times at Sisters Watch. I've always not known the name. I know Adabraka Watch.
Yeah.
Because you go there at night. You go there at night.
Is she there at night?
Yes.
At night. It's only at night.
So this is not the one that I am thinking.
There's
another joint.
Up there.
But she comes in the morning.
Corner.
I think it's close to Kufuado Prempe and Co. Yeah, that one.
No, that one. Not that one's what we're talking about.
No, the Sisters watching. I used to go there with my very good friends. Francis Kwega and Adam Kwega, Thomas Kwega, we'll go and enjoy.
Are you sure not in the company of ladies?
No.
Sami, speak into the microphone.
She's coming here. I can respond to you directly. You can't be standing in the corners and be
come
pissing in. You can't be pissing in from.
So she's there from what time? Because I want to try.
No, I've actually been. The times that I've been there.
No, if you want to queue, I remember when I was at City. You look for time when they start eyewitness news. No, then I'll sneak out small. Well, instead the queue. No, people do queue for others with stones and other things. Yeah, that kind of thing. You'll be very angry. So she'll come and be waiting for the final delivery.
Oh, they work all night.
My only difficulty with them is that the protocols are plenty there. Sometimes, it's all of us who believe in fairness, justice, and all of that. If you subject us to plenty protocol, it appears that you are being unfair to us. But it is worth the wait. And I'm saying hotels, restaurants, they go and buy
individuals.
And other individuals go and buy and resell to us. There are popular places I don't want to mention. But if you want to know the truth, when you eat the wache and it tastes like sisters. No, when you eat the shito and it tastes like sisters, you
don't mention names, Mama. You don't mention names.
Yes, the food is from sisters. Hold on. I'm saying the original one. If you go anywhere else and you taste the shito and you see the shito that you can see that they have done shito proper, That it has its own special, powerful.
Is the shit made with, was it Kubengwa or
What's the way you are going? You are describing the thing. You are doing the
I'm just describing it for people to know.
There is another watch it joints. It used to be like my favorite. I remember when I was pregnant, I only wanted to watch it from there. La Paz. Oh, what's the name of this watch it joints? No, watch it boutique.
There's a the watch it has name like boutique. It's not nice.
There's a watch it joint. This is on a light channel. There's a watch it joint that the boys in my area call watch it Instagram. They say they both started selling on Instagram now. Watch Instagram, no, some star. You ever find us? Anyway, but the sisters one, no. Now we now know the group.
Yes. So there are outlets elsewhere.
Share your experiences with us. We want to know. I mean, it's a Friday. Let's have a good Friday conversation. 055-111-1997. Are people able to send WhatsApp messages?
Yes, we are trying to check it.
Okay. All right. So keep the messages flowing. How about X?
No.
Oh, X is down.
Yeah.
X down. All right. 055-111-1997. Please keep your messages coming through. This is the Super Morning Show. Keep listening.
Wake up. Good morning. Good morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Telecel is here. Telecel, connecting energies.
I know it's not easy, and that is why I wanna tell you more about Easy. You want to build your business, count on Easy. You want to grow, we believe in you and your goals. If you need a helping hand, I know you want to progress. Financial provider, trust our process. And your parents random yanko. I show you the way, His way. Yanko. Push you by you His way. Yanko. Everybody. Yanko. Inspiring progress.
Get the help you need from Easeway today to build your business in progress. Call 0302-208-222 or text business to 4993 to get started.
KK Capital. We are a multinational fund management company regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission. Our aim is to help our customers thrive by enabling them to achieve their lifetime financial goals while investing their funds in ways that create a positive future for them, their families, and their businesses. In this way, we help them to create the best life. Speak to us today. Call us on 050-157-7546 or 050-157-7547. Visit www.wikarecapital.com. Wika Capital. Together towards tomorrow.
Hey, Cashman.
Yeah.
Don't you know Nana has assembled all of us and you are here making calls?
My generator is spoiled too. So I'm calling a renowned Ghanaian company with
high fuel efficiency. We also rent generators.
They sell quality generators from 10 kVA to 2500 kVA. They have spare parts of other generators and can repair every faulty generator set even if you didn't buy from them.
Look, now we don't have any electrical problem in Accra.
Oh, how?
Because Anointed Electricals is right here at East Legon, Lagos Avenue, opposite Tomric Hotel.
And that's why Nana is calling us. Okay.
Yes. If you want to buy a brand new generator or repair the old one, visit Anointed Electricals. Or if you are within Accra, call our hotline 0246 423 534
or call 0243 480 334. They have qualified and dedicated men on 24-hour after sales service. Then let's go and listen to Nana. Let's go.
Gosh, after giving you the hint, won't you give me anything?
Anointed, the generator experts.
A bank that supports you, a bank that cares for you. Hand in hand, we stand with you. So lift your head up, big dreams are waiting. We'll walk with you wherever you go. Where all your dreams come alive, CBG will make you smile. We will
It goes without saying that yesterday, all of us remembered what the 80s were like when the internet suddenly, developed serious difficulties, and we were all affected. We're going to find out exactly how this affects us. I mean, for those of you who were not able to do daily things like, transfer money, pay for things, look up your favorite people on social media, we will find out exactly how this has changed the way we do things and what we can expect going forward, since according to the regulator, they don't know when the problem will be completely solved. Johnny Wa is CEO of the Ghana Bankers Association. Selom Brantier is the technology policy analyst and vice president at Imani Ghana, and they join us right now over the phones. Gentlemen, good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning, Kojo.
All right, now, if you don't mind, I'd like to start with you, Selom. I've noticed that you've put up a post seeking to explain why some sites, particularly social media sites, seem to be less affected than others, even though the thing is supposed to be a nationwide issue. Can you walk us through why that's the case?
Okay, well, so this is, I would say, it's not a fully expert technical, opinion. But then, basically, the internet is a combination of networks, right? So, I mean, if you have a network in your office, for example, depending on how it is configured, you can see what is on other people's computers. And basically, like I said, the internet is a connection of all these networks, interconnection of all these networks. So if there are what we call servers, or the thing that is used to address servers is called IP addresses. So if those are localized, and let's say there's an internet, I mean, the problem we are facing today where